I want is I have shared a link to you guys of that basic pen testing machine. Okay, so it is of 2 GBs, I guess. I don't remember completely, but what I want is you to download it first. Okay, then we can continue with CTF. Okay, so today we'll be talking about some of the questions and some of the things that are being asked into an interview when you go for a cybersecurity interview. Okay, so first let all join, then we'll continue. And the very first thing which we'll be beginning with is how digital forensics investigation takes place. Okay, so I'll be telling you both the things when you are in an organization or when you are working with a law enforcement agency. Okay, how these things work. So let's wait for fellow interns and then we'll begin. Until then, if you have any question, you can ask me. Okay, Gabbars has asked, sir, will you tell how you hacked the projector? Okay, it is very easy, yaar. Hacking a projector and other IoT devices, it is very easy to hack them. Okay, see what technique we use was there are two ways. Okay, firstly you can do it with your systems. Okay, Linux and all those things, but what happens is doing these things with Linux takes a lot of time. Okay, so what we did was if you have an MI phone, it is very easy to do. Okay, because what happens is in MI phone you get an application that is MI remote, I guess. Okay, so what it does is it has certain frequencies. Okay, it has almost all the companies of projector, AC, TV and everything. Okay, and with every model it has certain frequencies. Okay, see what happens is when you uh, click on your remote. Okay, so what happens is a particular frequency is sent to that AC. Okay, and then the AC starts working. Okay, this is the general idea how a thing work, how an IoT device works. Clear? So what happens is there are certain frequencies in all in that app, and what you do is you try to brute force each and every frequency. You try attempting with every single frequency. What happens is in 99.99% cases there is a frequency which is matched with that particular AC or projector or something, and then you get a control on that particular thing. Okay, this particular hacking is known as radio frequency hacking. It is known as RF hacking. Okay, so this is radio frequency hacking, where you try to brute force different types of frequencies on a particular machine. Okay, and when it get linked with that frequency, you get the control of your machine. Okay, this is the general idea. This is how it is done. So it is very easy to do. Okay, what we used to do was we sat in our auditorium of our college, and what we used to do is you remember, right? There are some of the professors who just sit under the AC. Okay, they don't let anybody else to sit under AC, any student or anyone. Okay, they go and they are the person. If anybody is sitting over there, they will say him to move on. Okay, that go to the back side or go somewhere else. We will sit over here. Okay, so there are some of the professors like this. So what we did was we hacked those ACs and suddenly we turned them off or turned them on, or we reduced the temperature by sudden. Okay, just to irritate them. Okay, it was just you can say it a black hat hacking. Okay, because ultimately we were just doing some nonsense to someone. But yes, this is how we used it. Okay, sir, career as penetration tester is good or a SOC analyst or security analyst? Okay, very good question, Aman sir. Okay, we'll be talking on this. Okay, see, as per my regard, see, penetration tester a job is not that good. Okay, what happens is, see, SOC stands for Security Operations Center. Okay, and in that particular SOC, you have a analyst, you have a penetration tester. So, according to me, go for a SOC analyst. Okay, because when you will go into a security operations center team, you will get to learn so many things. You will get to learn so many tools. Okay, see how these things happen is, company will never tell you to hack their to do phishing or to do or to show them how to hack Facebook or these kind of things. Okay, company will never tell you. What they will give you is, they will give you either a network or an IP address or a product or an application or something. Okay, and you'll have to do testing. What happens in SOC is, there are two teams, one is blue team, one is red team. Red team stands for hackers. Okay, they are the professional hackers, they are the penetration tester, the security people who try to hack into system. So what they do is, they go and they try to penetrate the network, the infrastructure of the company. And the blue team persons are the proper security guy. They try to protect their network from that particular attack. Okay, and they, if for example the red team has penetrated the system or they have found a loophole, so what they do is, they do the patching. Clear? So you should go for SOC analyst, and if you'll ask me for red team or blue team, I will suggest you to go for a blue team. Why? Because blue team are the real person who fight with hackers. Okay, see, I have seen how these things work. Okay, I have seen how blue team fights with hackers. Okay, they get an alert on their system that, okay, there is something, this happened. Okay, and then they investigate the whole thing, and if they find it really very dangerous, or if it is it has done any damage to any of the system, then they escalate it. Okay, so according to me, you should go for blue teaming. You can go for red teaming as well. Once you are in red team, you can switch in blue team. Okay, and vice versa. Both the things are okay. But if you want to fight with hackers, you should go for blue teaming. And if you want to be a hacker, if you want to just penetrate into a system, you should go for the red team part. It completely depends upon you. Okay, how to connect Windows by your Kali using SSH? I tried with Telnet, but listeners not working. Okay, you can do with SSH, sir. See, there are so many tutorials on YouTube. I don't have Windows in my virtual box, so I can't tell you that. Okay, because my system gets hanged whenever I try to install any Windows operating system in the virtual box. So you can go for the tutorials. Okay, coming to the topic today. Today's topic is digital forensics investigation. Okay, it is completely a listening part. Okay, there is nothing for me to share. And if tomorrow I'll take class, tomorrow I think Sashant sir will take. Okay, but in my next class we will be working on the CTF. So I want that particular machine to be downloaded and installed in your virtual box. Okay, so let's go. Okay. See, whenever you appear for a cybersecurity interview, na, you get a whole lot of questions. Okay, and always remember that cybersecurity is an umbrella. So you need to get answers of almost every single thing. Okay, I am not saying that you should know each and every answer, but you should actually know each and every technology. What is hashing? Okay, what is cryptography? Or okay, some of the questions are like for example, interviewer will ask you that okay, what is nmap? Okay, what is the full form of nmap? It will ask you that uh, nmap is a Swiss army knife or netcat. Okay, so you will tell nmap. Then you go for what netcat does, what nmap do, what can you do rather than just scanning the ports by nmap, and all these questions. Okay, so coming to digital forensics, what happens is whenever you an interviewer asks you a question on digital forensics, so you need to explain thoroughly. Okay, so I'll be telling you how digital forensics investigation takes place. So see, firstly, I'll be talking in as a perspective of law enforcement agency. Then we'll be going with the organization point of view. So what happens? See, for example, if I am a forensics investigator, okay, I am working with the law enforcement agencies. So whenever you reach a crime scene, okay, you get different digital devices over there. So that digital devices are the digital evidences. Okay, it might be a PC, it might be a laptop, it might be a tablet, it might be a smartphone, phone, or anything. Okay, so these are digital evidences. Now, two cases occur. First case is when the digital device is up and running. Second case is when digital device is completely shut down. Now, if the device is up and running, if it is on in hibernate mode or something, or it is running, okay, then you conduct a proper uh, live forensics. Okay, I am going to show you something. Okay, just a second. See, whenever an investigating team reaches a crime scene, na, they have something like this. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a mobile forensics kit. Okay. What it is a proper kit which is containing so many softwares, so many pen drives, and so many other forensics tools. Okay. So what happens is there are some of the pen drives in this. Okay. And these pen drives have some of the softwares. So one of the software, if I give you an example, is like oxygen forensics. See, these forensics tools are literally very costly. Okay, if you purchase a oxygen forensic software, original software, okay, if you are working on a crime scene or if you are working with the law enforcement agencies, it is understood that you will be working on a proper original software. You will not be using the crack version. Clear? So what happens is when you are working with the on this particular tool, this particular software is only given to either the certified forensics investigators or to the law enforcement agencies. No third party is provided with this particular tool. Clear? Now, this tool per PC, this tool costs 10 lakh rupees. That is 1 million. Okay. For example, you have a PC and you want the proper software of digital forensics. Okay. With the proper support and maintenance as well in future, you'll have to pay 10 lakh rupees. Clear? Then only that software will be provided to you. Then what happens is by use, this is just one tool. Okay, I am just giving you an example, but there are so many other tools as well. So what happens is that with this particular tool, you conduct a live forensics. Why live forensics? Because see, my laptop is up and running now. Okay, there are two type of memories. One is volatile memory, one is non-volatile memory. If you have studied it, okay, in your computers. Volatile memory is a memory which get erased whenever you shut down or you reboot the system. Okay, that is the RAM. Okay, the memory of RAM. Non-volatile memory is the memory which is stored in your hard drive. No matter how many times you boot your system, it will be then and there. Okay. So live forensics is conducted to catch that volatile memory. Okay. They try to capture that volatile memory and then they conduct further investigation. Clear? Now the second case is, for example, the machine is completely closed. It is shut down. Now what will happen is police will take over all those digital evidences. They will take it with them. Then they will make a record of those digital evidences. Okay, how record? The record will be what type of device it is. Okay, what is the model number, what is the version number, and every single thing. Okay, once the record is made, that particular device is sent to the digital forensics lab. Yeah, I can show you the picture, I guess, if it is over there. Um, it looks some like this. Okay, digital forensics lab. So what happens over here is that particular device is now cloned on an empty device. Okay, whatever you got from your crime scene, that particular device will be completely cloned on a different device, and that different device will be completely empty. Okay, it will not be containing any operating system or something, nothing. Okay, so it will be very easy for investigators to clone it on different device. Once the device is completely cloned, then the original device is sealed back and it is kept into the evidence room of the police. Okay, now that particular device will not be touched. Now whatever investigation will take place, it will take place on that cloned device. Okay, remember one thing, you cannot do any kind of stuff on the original device. Okay, if anyone found to do any kind of stuff with the original device, the court will put a case on that person in the category of tampering with the evidence. Okay, and this thing can get an edge to the victim, to the criminal. Okay, that criminal can get an edge over this. Okay, so to prevent from this thing, all the investigations are conducted on that particular cloned device. For example, you got a mobile phone. See, interviewer can ask you that I have a mobile phone, it is locked. Okay, I give it to you. Can you break the password? Can you conduct a forensics investigation? Always say no. Okay, why no? Because you cannot conduct any kind of investigation on an original device. Got it? Whatever investigation you will do, whatever, it will be done on a cloned device. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So this was when you are conducting an forensics investigation with the police. Okay. Now come to the organization part. What happens then? I will be telling you with the aspect of the SOC. Okay. See, you got a particular threat. Okay. You got something that, okay, this particular attacker is in the system. Now what happens is, I told you an example of DMZ and war room, if you remember. Okay, the war room opens up. Okay, then that particular IP address is kept into the DMZ, that is demilitarized zone, and then it is mitigated. It is completely neutralized. Then what happens is, if it has conducted any kind of damage on any of the system, then that particular system is checked on the endpoints. Okay, till what point that attacker made his impact. Then those particular systems are on the very spot, are disconnected from the network. Then they are sent to the DFIR team, DFIR, Digital Forensics and Incident Response Team. What this team does is, this team conducts a proper forensics investigation on that system. Now if I'm talking in the case of an organization, I need not to clone the device. Okay, if you are into the DeFi team of an organization, you will be conducted the forensics investigation on a live system. Okay, Why live system? Now you will check all the logs, okay, from where that attacker came, what kind of damage he did he steal anything, okay, can you recover it back, all these stuff. Okay, so these kind of things are done on an organization level. Clear? Now what will happen is interviewer can ask you about some of the tools, so you can name them. See, autopsy is one of the very important tool. Oxygen forensics, as I said. Okay, then you can go for foremost. Okay, and so on and so on. You can tell all those things. So what I suggest is, if you appear in a interview, just refer whatever I have told you, okay, because maximum question will be from this particular thing only. Okay, I can tell you, I'll not name that person, just a second. I'll not name that person, but one of our intern, okay, one of my student got placed in Deloitte recently. Okay, it was a company on campus, and my student got placed in Deloitte in the cybersecurity field. And what she told is that there was not even a single question that was out of whatever I have taught. Okay, so this was the best moment of my life. Clear. So with my experience, see, I have also fought so many interviews. I have trained so many people, so I can tell you that the questions are very basic. Okay, one of the question you might ask, you might be asked is, what is DIRB, DIRB, what it is used for. Okay, directory buster. Then another thing is NICTO, what is NICTO, how it is used. Okay, we'll be I'll be telling all those things in detail. And map and all those things you know already. Okay, what DIRB will do? DIRB is a particular tool which we ran on Metasploitable also. Okay, what this DIRB does is, DIRB actually finds all the hidden directories. Yeah, all the hidden directories on a particular system or an IP address. So if there are any particular hidden directories or robot.txt file or any other stuff, okay, these are just found by that DIRB. Then what is NICTO? NICTO is a web scanner. Okay, it scans the website, and it finds out how what technologies are done behind and all those stuff. Okay, so these things are what are asked. Then cryptography and hashing, some of the questions you might be asked, although it is advanced questions, but sometimes it is asked in second or third technical round, that what are the algorithms that are used by Windows. Okay, what are the algorithm that is used by Linux. Okay, how the users are stored in Linux, how, what are log files. Okay, all those stuff. So just prepare all these questions. What is SSL? Okay, what is the latest most secure version of SSL? If SSL was there, then why TLS is used. Okay, all those things. So what I'll be doing is, in a few days, I guess, whenever I'll get time, I will be I'll try to provide you a cheat sheet, or I'll try to provide you some of the questions. Okay, so you need to just go through them, and you can just say that, okay, now we have good idea of what are the things. Okay, what are the cybersecurity questions. So these are the only questions that are being asked. Okay, and if you are a fresher, don't worry about anything. Most of the things I have already covered till Metasploitable. Now whenever we'll conduct the further classes, I'll try to uh, just tell more and more things. Clear? Yes, Suraj sir. Suraj sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Tell me, you raised hand. Okay. Anyone with any questions?
So you talked about SSL and TLS. What is that?
Okay. SSL stands for secure socket layer. Okay. I'll tell it. Just a second. Uh, So SSL is secure socket layer. Okay, it is a layer. What it does is it just helps you to track the person. Okay, what happens is whenever you connect, you make a connection with your whomsoever. Okay, if you are transferring something to any other person, so what SSL does is SSL makes sure that your data is being transferred to the legitimate person. Okay, it helps you track that person, that okay, whomsoever your data is being transferred is a legitimate person. Clear? This is SSL. SSL is conducting three layers. Right now it is having three layers. One is SSL 1, 2 and 3. So third layer is the most secure one. Okay, because it is highly encrypted as well. Now the question might be that if SSL 3 was so secure, what is the use of TLS? TLS stands for transfer layer security. So what it does is it makes sure of the security of the data as well. The data that is being transferred from one end to another end. Okay, it makes sure of that security as well. Okay, it encrypts that particular data also. So that is the reason. Always remember that TLS alone can never be used in an organization, and SSL alone is never be used in an organization. Both the things are used together. Clear? Then I'll be sharing some of the cheat sheets. Okay, whenever I'll get time. See, I'm not medically well right now, and I'm not getting time as well. So whenever I'll get time, I'll prepare you some of the cheat sheet. Okay, so whether you are going for an interview of a penetration tester or a security analyst or a SOC analyst or a security engineer or anything, or network engineer, network tester, anything. Okay, you will get help from that cheat sheet. Clear?
Yes,
So
sir.
anyone else with
Yes,
any
sir.
question? No questions?
So we have to put the machine which you just said to install in the same network as Kali and Metasploitable.
Yes, just do one thing, remove Metasploitable from that network and put that particular machine in that NAT network. Okay.
Okay, sir. So which on which network should you put Metasploitable then?
Metasploitable should be on NAT. Okay, and put that target machine on the NAT network.
Okay,
Clear?
okay, okay,
Yeah. Why I'm saying this is, see, your Kali machine is an attacking machine, okay, but there should be only one victim machine in your target, okay, in your particular network. Why? Because if you don't know the exact IP of your target machine, you will get confused if you put two or more than two machines in that same network. Okay, so you will get confused. So that is the reason why I'm removing that particular metasploitable from your target network.
So, sir, whenever we are using that Metasploitable, we have to again transfer it back to the net network, or we
Yes,
have to
yes,
just.
yes, yes. Remove every other machine from net network. Just put Kali machine in your net network and then put the your target attacking machine. Okay, whomsoever you want to attack.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
otherwise you will get confused with the IP addresses. Okay, anyone else? Yes, Suraj sir.
So it's automatically raised my hand. That's why it's a showing problem.
Okay, okay, no issues, no issues. Anyone else? Okay, so we'll meet tomorrow. Okay, I think Shashank sir will take tomorrow's class and he'll end up with the web application security. And if not, then we'll be working on the CTF. Clear? So Shashank sir, have you taken the attendance?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So in terms, if you have any doubt, you can ask me or else you can leave.
So last date to submit the project.
Okay, I have not figured it out yet, but I'll talk to Shashank sir and Shafali ma'am together and then we'll decide what will be the last date.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh,
Thank you so much, everyone.
I should stay